All right, guys, welcome back to episode 12, 13, 13 of our Bottom Greases Ogre Kingdoms campaign. So the last time we had some fun, we lost a camp. So that was fun. But we set up ourselves for a good position right now. So we declared war on the Mountain Eaters because we found their faction leader right here. And if we defeat him in combat, we will get the opportunity to confederate him, and he has actually a fair amount of territory. He has a lot of the territory in the Mountains of Morn that we want, plus he has a little bit in the Darklands. And this will be our first battle with our first bruiser who has selected his career. This guy is a merc captain, so now he is like a man-eater, so he has a pistol along with a little bit of a buff, if I can find it, to missile units in his nearby, which we don't have any besides these two, but he'll be used to them. But looking at the enemy army, so it's actually pretty decent. He's got the Tyrant, who's level 12, along with oh crap, he also has this too. He has Death Cheater, big name, so he has a 90% ward save when he's below 25 HP. 25%, yeah, that's gonna be bad. Hopefully we break him before he gets that low. But his bruiser is also going to be a problem, along with the hunter. The hunter, I believe, is not on the Stonehorn, so it shouldn't be that bad. But he's got a fair amount of good units, like Ogre Bulls with Iron Fists. Some of them are damaged, but Vultures and Saber Tusk, along with the Garrison. But it's going to be a pretty good battle, so let's do it. Alright guys, it is the Clash of Tyrants. Big Chungus here on the Rhinox versus Baldig Mountain Eater. Their army is quite a bit larger than ours, and we don't have a whole lot of infantry. We have 5 units of Saber Tusk. These guys have actually proven to be more useful than I thought. But our own Tyrant, he is built to beat others to a pulp, so he is going to be rocking these enemy characters. But we still have our Firebelly and our Butcher, along with our brand new Bruiser, who has been kitted out with the Merc Captain career. Really cool. Got a pistol, got his anchor as a beat stick. So coming around on this side, we have some Saber Tusks with the Tyrant, along with some Blood Vultures. We are trying to get some shots off with our Powder Guts and our Merc Captain and some of the Ogre Bulls. They are trying to flank us with some of their Saber Tusks. We did keep some in reserve. But yeah, these Powder Guts getting a little bit obstructed now. They did get a few shots off at the start, but we are going to go straight in and just charge right in with all of our guys. The Ogre Tyrant and his Sky Striders holding back just a little bit. But now he's going to go after this Bruiser. Prime target for him. Merc Captain watching our back with our hunter as these blood vultures start to come in, but Vulture trying to get on top of our Nobbler trappers, or sorry, the Forsaken fighters, the guys with bows, and our Powder Guts. Powder Guts will annihilate blood vultures in melee, but we do have our skull, our crushers, our Sky Strider crushers coming in to just annihilate them. But one thing of Saber Tusk does slip through, but the Sky Striders are anti-large, so they're going to wreck these Saber Tusks, and we have 2 of ours coming in. The other 3 getting on the rest of the Blood Vultures that had got on our Hunter. But enemy Tyrant coming in for our Merc Captain. Now, he does have pretty good stats. He has 69 melee attack, 58 melee defense, but he is bonus force infantry, so he's not going to do very well against this Tyrant that's mounted. But over here, our fights are actually going really well. Wow, big old maw right there. I don't think we've seen that in any of our battles yet. Really cool spell. Does lots of damage to this enemy infantry. Our Tyrant just demolishing this Bruiser right here. This guy is just getting his butt kicked. But over here, the fight has not gone well for our enemy. Our Vultures for a little bit got on top of some of these Nobbler trappers. But they did take some damage, but we are going to have them chase them off. Our Ogre Bulls are fighting enemy Ogre Bulls. They're a little bit higher rank than ours. Or actually, they're about even. So it's going to be pretty fair for the most part. But they do get bonuses from Legendary difficulty. But yeah, our Fire Belly and Saber Tusk doing pretty well. Ashen Maneater was also helping fight the Zergle Bulls. But over here, that enemy Bruiser just got demolished. And the enemy Tyrant just picking on our Saber Tusks, but we've kept our Skull Crushers around for a while because they're anti-large. They will do lots of damage to him if they can get some good hits off. We did try to pull them out and come around for another charge again, but not quite going to happen. Partergets get back out so they can start shooting again at this enemy hunter. But other than that, our Saber Tusks have done really well. They've been chasing off a lot of the enemy routing units, keeping them from coming back. But enemy Tyrant, good thing we actually didn't have to fight him until he got below 25% HP, because that massive ward save from Death Shade would have been nasty. It's actually not too bad of a battle. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, but yeah, the Saber Tusks have actually impressed me. Maybe it's the fact they get Frenzy and Perfect Vigor from our Hunter. They've done a lot better than I thought they would. We're going to get the settlement no matter what. So let's loot and occupy it. And we should get Confederation, yes! Form Confederation. Look how much territory we just gained. Oh, we got a big name for our Merc Captain as well. And our Hunter. Oh, and he's on his Stonehorn now. We'll look at all the territory we just gained in just a second, but I want to look at these big names. So for our Merc Captain, he now gets Belly Slapper, so he reduces enemy melee attack by 8 around him. That's pretty good, along with more mass. And for him, let's give him speed, charge bonus, hit points and armor, ward save for the accompanying lord. Let's actually do that one. That's nice. Our Butcher, we want to get access to Troll Guts, so we get that heal. Our Hunter is on his Stonehorn mount, which is awesome now. This is also going to reduce the upkeep of our Saber Tusk right now, so let's do that one, because that's going to pay for itself. Our Fire Belly, Blessing of the Volcano Gods, we get that ward save. And our Tyrant, let's do... We'll do this one first, actually. Then we'll get Absolute Violence and Heroic Killing Blow. But... yeah, look how much territory we just gained. So previously we had the Valley of Horns and Amble Peak, but we did not have any of this stuff. So we just gained... we finished this province. We gained this entire province. We gained this entire province as well. And we have the Firemouth Temple. So this has a really, really good landmark, guys. So it lets you recruit Firebellies anywhere. It gives control faction-wide, but it gives you +7 recruit rank for Firebellies. So really, really cool. We need to get that as soon as we hit level 3. Which, at the moment, we don't actually have anything here that improves growth. So we'll get rid of the Nobbler one. But did we get any other camps, though? Oh, we got a camp right here. That's cool to know. We can get rid of this Tyrant. He was part of our bounties anyway. And this guy... well, we might have to fight Grimgor. He usually really does not like us. Who's he at war with right now? He's at war with... excuse me, Servants of the Conclave. Then also Astrogoth right there. I think we'll try to avoid fighting him for now, and we'll try to focus on the Skaven, and then we'll work our way back up here. But he has a full army. But it has no meat. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this army for now. And we can recruit another one from the camp, which, looking at it, we should actually spend the little bit of meat we have to upgrade some of the stuff here. Which I don't know if part of this got messed up from the Confederation, but sometimes that happens. We're in friendly territory now, so I don't want to be raiding there. This one is also raiding, so I should stop that, since we're in friendly territory. And I don't know if we have a free camp spot anymore for Greasus, because that's what we were going to do. Okay, we don't, but we will next turn. Good to know. So let's manage this new territory that we just inherited first. Titans Notch. This lets us recruit Noblar trappers. I'm fine without that. We'll probably build a garrison here and over here at the Firemouth Temple. Just because Grimgor can really be a big pain in the butt. But Carrick Azorn, let's start building that to tier 2. Carrick Azorn also has some really nice landmarks. This gives control, but it's 10% more income along with beer production. So we get another trade resource, will be nice for Greasus. And we do have some growth already going here, so let's just go for more gold. And we will get enough growth for 1 surplus next turn, so let's repair the Valley of Horns so we can get it to the next tier right away. Yeah, I don't ever really recruit any Noblar trappers. Well, I haven't, at least for a long time. I think there's better units now most of the time. But for this Tyrant, let's actually do Mawtooth, because we might pick him up and move him to a different location afterwards. But I do want to get Renowned and Feared, so we get more recruit rank, because we are trying to build up his army, so I don't lose another camp to a rebellion. But Shadowstone Bay, all of this stuff is going to give us more research rate and more fire bellies, so let's do that. Especially once we have the Firemouth landmark, we'll make sure to build that up so that we get really, really high level fire bellies. Let's get some more bruiser stuff. This one can be a hunter. The Haunted Forest is going up to tier 3, so we just kind of have to decide what we want to do here. We are actually eventually going to get a rebellion if we don't do anything different because of, I guess part of it's because of the Confederation penalty. Yeah, we should be okay. We got 5 more turns, so that's 20 more. Yeah, so we will get a rebellion if we're not careful. So let's build this for now. This does give control. We ain't happy. And let's upgrade this one to get another bruiser. Let's make some moves now. Now that this army has dealt with the Mountain Eaters faction, we can start to go after the Skaven now. So should we go after the Darkhold first with this army, or should we go after Demon Stump? Yeah, let's actually do that. This army will go after the Demon Stump once it's in range. We can't get into enemy territory to raid, though, which is unfortunate. So we're just going to stay at the edge of our territory. This guy will come down to the Tower of Gorgith. And then eventually he'll make his way down to the Darkhold, and this guy will come down to Mount Greyhag, and they'll meet up over here to take on Crooked Mountain and stuff. But the Skaven Rebellion army is still around somewhere. I don't know where they are, so we have to be very cognizant of that. But Ashford's Mountains was raised by Emmerich, so unfortunately nothing we can do about that. We can't quite reach Fire Mountain Pass this turn, so instead we're going to raid. That'll give us a little bit of meat and income. We can bring Bradley Gutsman in, now that he has got his Hero Slayer big name, so he's unbreakable now, which would be awesome. Because we're going to need him to fight Emmerich. Let's spend actually the little bit of cash we have to finish repairing RNL's tomb. Actually, no, we can wait, because we just need enough income to get this to tier 3, which we can do at the start of next turn. Monetary laundering we'll have access to in 2 more turns, which we'll want to use at some of the really big ports that make a lot of money, like Fuhung or Shengwu if it gets under control of our allies again, because I don't want it to get sacked and have it go down in tier a lot. Shenyang, ooh man, holy crap. We are not at war with the Skaven. But man, are they pushing in hard against Xiao Ming. We might have to go help him. We can't afford another army. We'll focus on the Skaven for now, and then we'll work on the other Skaven clan nation in the east. But this bruiser, you're gonna okay. You've almost got to the point where you can make contact with Scrag. Hopefully, he is still alive. What do you require of the carrot? Yeah, I hope he's still alive. That's interesting though. Skarsnik has taken Krasakarak, but Thorgrim is still holding on at Barrack Var. Good to know. That's that bruiser. I think we've kind of moved almost everyone else that we want to. Yeah, and we're spent all of our money too. Gates of Zar. Yeah, this might get attacked by the Skaven. It probably won't, because we're going to take both the rest of the province. Although this is probably controlled by the Skaven. So yeah, we're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to do some extra growth and replenishment in case our armies need to heal a little bit. But, oh, we didn't do any of our province bonuses either. That one we did. That's all going to be growth and control. That's growth and control. And that's growth and control. And we also probably got... Okay, we already did that one, so... I'm noticing a teeny bit of stuttering since the Confederation, though, so hopefully that fixes itself over the intern. Oh, I did not see that we're getting another rebellion there. Luckily, the garrison is healthy here. So that's good enough to defend that. That's good to know. Let's just take the extra treasury. Alright. It's good to know. Okay, that was the camp that got destroyed before. So, before we take the mountain pass, let's drop a camp, because we did finish the technology where we get it now. And I'm probably going to switch back over to hordes. There's something really crazy that we want. Shrink for Ogre Bowls and Iron Guts, Lead Belcher stuff, then all of this is monsters and Novelars. I actually want to switch over to tribes now. Would be really nice to get bigger tents and then Ogre Throng. So let's start working towards bigger tents so we get more recruitment, another camp, and then eventually we can get infinite camps once we hit rank 5 or tier 5 with them. So yeah, let's drop our camp. Ooh, okay. Background skills. This is the guy that we dropped. I got destroyed last time. Okay, so that's good to know. All of the stuff was in progress building when the camp got attacked, so all of it is going to start from 0 basically again, but that's okay. We have some meat now, although I'm just thinking about this. If I take Fire Mountain Pass and occupy it, that will leave a little bit of an opening for this guy to come after the camp, which I don't want to do. So we may just sack this first. Hopefully we get a lot of money. Yeah, we'll sack it because we get a lot of money and meat from that. And we'll set an ambush in case he wants to come after my camp. That's kind of an annoying army too. Lots of cavalry, lots of great eagles. We took out Emmerich's ability to recruit dragon princes over here, so... Alright, yeah, we're going to pay to repair Arnell's tomb. We have enough for money laundering, but we're 1 turn left on our cooldown. Oh, we got a bounty that I hadn't even noticed. I think that was to... Oh, yeah, that was to Razorsack Fire Mountain Pass. I do remember that one. And the other one, Imric, we still know about. He's around here somewhere. And then Grimgor wants us to go after Gorth the Cruel, which is the faction leader for Zarnagrand. Which, that is a nightmare to fight that stuff. Until you have really strong armies. So we're going to decline that one for now. And just hope Grimgor takes care of it himself. Let's have you take the demon stuff down. We should be at the point where we can go to war with this Clan Rictus. I'm going to see who they're at war with first to see if someone will pay us. Rictus. They are at war with... Okay, they're at war with Thorgrim and Ungrim. Ungrim is larger, so he should have more money to pay us. And we could also do a non-aggression pact if we want. He does not like us very much, but I think we're fine for now without the non-aggression pact. Let's level up this hunter first. Get a larger gut plate. And we're gonna sack it and occupy because we need the extra meat for this army. And we have access to troll guts. Let's get access to the maw. That'll be really nice with that slaughtermaster. Our bruiser has hit level 10. Normally I would save all those points for that, but I'm going to do one in training as well. And let's actually go for Under Chieftain, because this will give character experience to our slaughtermaster, so he levels up a lot faster. I'm willing to forego getting his special level 12 skills for a while on that bruiser. And Brawler Guts, you're going to come after... Oh, not Brawler Guts, you're Big Chungus, huh? Okay, this is a capital. I don't know how long the Skaven have had it under their control, so it might be pretty difficult. Okay, it's not terrible. We had a close victory, we don't lose anything, and we get medium casualties. If I don't fight this manually, we're going to have a hard time recovering. We have our first siege battle against the Skaven. We decided to deploy our army of Big Chungus, almost all of our infantry and ogres here on the right. But across the other sides of the map, we've deployed all of our vanguard guys that also have stock so they can get through some of these gates and capture some of the points. We have the Eshin Maneater and Sabertusk going for this gate, with 3 other Sabertusks going in the far one. Right away, we're just trying to move in and get this gate down as quickly as possible. Tyrant gets there pretty quick. Sky Strider's coming in to help just a little bit, but Skaven on their side, lots and lots of infantry, lots of anti-large infantry, clan rats with spears, along with some storm vermin. Not too many ranged units. But Menace Below, my least favorite part of the game. I absolutely hate this ability. Very thematic, but it irritates me every single time. So we send these Chaos Ogres to go after, along with our Stonehorn, to rout them off before they can get on any of our Nodlars. Powder Gut's going to take a few pot shots at these clan rats on the walls. But there we use our... I can't remember what the ability's called, but it's the one that the Ogres get in every siege battle. We use that to break down this section of the wall while we continue pushing through the gates. But we're going to go straight in with our Chaos Ogres into all these clan rats. These ones fortunately don't have shields. I mean, don't have spears. They don't get that charge defense. But over in the other parts of the map, we've got through the gates very, very quickly. Sabertusk's actually doing very well. I've been very impressed with them. But there's another Menace Below, trying to get on some of our guys in the back, but I've kept the Stonehorn with our Hunter, kind of rout those guys off, tear rout them, but all of our infantry, our monstrous infantry, pushing through now. Tyrant and the Sky Strider just demolishing these clan rats. Blood Vultures I brought over just to try and get some of their carrying frenzy built up, but we are waiting for a big old blob of Skaven units to throw down some spells. Yep, Sky Strider's holding up pretty well despite fighting anti-large units, but yeah, here we go. Boom! Let's see how much damage that did. Almost completely wiped out these Night Runners, did a lot of damage to these Storm Vermin. And now our Saber Tusk have started capturing some points. Not very many units there to fend us off, so it is going pretty well for us. We're going to bring some of them up to rat off some of these units for good as they run away. The Sky Shredder's taking a little bit of damage. They are fighting lots of counter units, so they're taking damage pretty quick. But we are going to throw down a heal on them shortly with Troll Guts. But we have demolished the first resistance that has come after us. Saber Tusk coming in to clean up the fight. We have our Merc Captain and the Power Guts trying to get to where they can get some shots off. But another Menace Below, really, really nasty ability. Man, I hate this thing. But Hunter had been rounding off units for a while, but he's actually going to finally come in for a little bit, do some help. Yeah, these Saber Tusks, really, really cool. I've become a lot more fond of them than I... Ooh. There we go. A lot more fond of them than I ever was before. They are very high charge bonus. Monstrous Cavalry... Well, monstrous Warhammer units. They also have Frenzy from our Hunter. But they are just going to eat through all of these guys as they run away. Got several points under our control. We're just trying to push through this last little bit of infantry that's coming to block us as we try to catch up to the rest of their units, but we have captured most of the points back here. They're starting to move in. They are sending a few of their reserves out to try and defend their points. Some Night Runners, along with some Clanrats with shields. But there's just no stopping how much momentum we have, the mass of the Ogres. Yeah, Tyrant just not afraid to get down and dirty. 83 kills, only 200 value because he's been fighting Clan Rats, but ooh, big charge here by the Sky Striders. Really awesome regiment over down. Yeah, just pulverizing the Skaven. Ooh, these guys are fantastic. If you've never used them before, they're anti-large like all crushers with great weapons. But they also have a frostbite and magic attacks. So they do really, really well against lots of different kinds of units, especially if you can get them on like the big old demons that are large. They're just going to annihilate those things. Menace Below trying to, once again, block our guys. Firebelly and our Butcher trying to catch up to our Tyrant. He's just relentless in his pursuit. Saber Tusk, again, just getting some of these guys. We have Eshin Man-Eater with our Blood Vultures and some Saber Tusks, picking off these Clan Rats. But over here, the Night Runners are actually not too bad. We didn't quite get an amazing charge off with our Saber Tusk, so it is a little bit more of a grind than it normally would. But Saber Tusk getting okay value. Not a lot of kills since they kind of went through the edge of the map just to capture points, but they are coming around some more Clan Rats. We are pushing up. I'm going after the last little vestiges of the Skaven army. This is their hero. He's just getting beat up. But we also have our Tyrant coming in. Right there, just big old stomp. Yeah, actually fighting that was a big deal because we barely lost anything. The auto-resolve would have been terrible for us. We don't really get a whole lot by doing an occupy. I think we're close enough to where if we sack it, we'll still have enough movement range to occupy. Oh, nope. I'm wrong. But that's okay. We'll just take it next turn. Alright, for our Tyrant, though, let's get Heroic Killing Blow, because he's just going to be a monster in combat. That's all we're building him for. Giant Blade is a pretty good item. Let's stick that on... like our Fire Belly or something? Give some a bonus force infantry? Yeah, that's not bad. And... we already moved everyone. Just waiting on heroes. Hopefully we discover that Scrag is still alive. We may not have vision yet. Hopefully next turn. Because we don't have vision of any of the settlements, we can't check it in the building menu. But at least we're almost there. And we can send him back to join an army after that. And we're going to wait for new bounties. So it's all about our economy right now then. Money laundering, yeah, we're still waiting on a turn, but we have 30,000 gold. Awesome. Let's go through stuff that we actually want to build. We need some growth here, so let's do that. Firemouth Temple? We actually don't have any growth here either yet. But what does furs actually do for us? Gives us missile resist and meat. Missile resist faction-wide and meat for local armies. That'll be good. Yeah, I really would like to get some growth here, though. Let's get rid of the hunter one. And nobler country. We're just going to spend a whole bunch to get all these Firebelly places unlocked. Hopefully our research rate... Okay, it's already jumping up. We're at 126. That's pretty good. Ivory Road now. Let's get Gorger Cave so we can get another hunter. Mountains of Morn. We were waiting on growth for a little bit. Amble Peak already has gold producing stuff. Let's do another one where we can get some heroes. Let's do... Actually, we'll do heroes at tier 3. Let's do the research for now. Once we hit tier 3 with the settlements, then we'll get some stuff to give us more heroes. Pig Barter, I'm not going to bother upgrading your garrison. Bitter Bay. Oh, I forgot. The settlement, or the province, has complete Skaven corruption. And the Confederation bonus is not helping. Hopefully, when we level this up, we'll get to a point where we can get public order under control. It may not come to that eventually. Black Fortress, I think, is going to be safer than the Sentinels. So we'll upgrade that one first. And the Plate of Bones. Yeah, we'll go for more growth. And now, I think we just want to send a bunch of meat to our camps. So let's do that right here. Actually, look at our primary camp up here first. We need to... Let's recruit some units for it. We can basically get almost everything. Let's get some... Do we have any anti-large at the moment? We don't. We have anti-infantry with iron guts. Let's get some man-eaters with great weapons for the anti-large. And then we'll wait till once we have some tier 5 better creatures and stuff. But we do need to transfer over a bunch of our meat, so let's do that with Greases. Let's leave him with, yeah, like 600. I think that's plenty. He's fighting lots of battles, so that should be okay. Our Yeti camp, which is up here, is the one we inherited. I haven't looked at it too much, but we'll give it a little bit of meat from Brawler Guts. I'm not going to give it too much. And this guy, I'm probably going to have him keep his meat for a little bit. Because I'm not sure how much he's going to lose fighting this Skaven. Because we might have to use some of the offerings to the Great Maw and stuff, so. But that seems like a pretty good spot. We're going to do hard to hit. We just want to get snacks with Greases. That's going to make him basically unkillable with such a massive HP pool. Our Butcher of the Great Maw, we want Dinner Bell. Our other Butcher of the Great Maw. We have extra ingredients now, so let's go for Dinner Bell down there as well. Bruiser! Awesome! He has hit level 14. Which one is our Drunkard? Drunk Bat. Okay, Drunk Bat is going to be our Drunkard, because you can't not do Drunkard. So that's going to be cool. So these guys have a pretty cool ability that when they have a Fire Breath, but they have a passive called Dutch Courage. So when they're about to lose their leadership, they will become unbreakable for 30 seconds and also gain 20% physical resist, which is pretty cool. But we'll see them in combat. He does get a bonus for infantry. But really, really cool. I'm excited to see that with our other one. What do we want to do with him? What are his skills? His trait is farter, so he's very fast. So it may be something we want to do on something that's mounted. I believe the only mounted bruiser career is the Ironhide. These guys come from the Ironskin tribe that is led by Gark Ironskin. So he gets mounted on an armored Rhinox, I believe. And he is anti-large. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That speed will help him. Oh, or we could have done a Kurobuta, which is like a ninja. But brag. Let's do... You're already pretty fast, 66 speed, hit points and mass. Let's try to get more melee defense and stuff for you. So for now, let's just give you more weapon strength. We'll see whether we get an ambush here. Oh, it's another bruiser. Okay, you're almost at level 14 though. This other one that's up north, he's still only at level 10, so... Alright, we still have a fair amount of money. Oh wait, are we getting rebellion somewhere? I clicked too fast. No. Scalded Delta, no. We're getting pretty close to rebellion with Haunted Forest, but this should take care of that. Okay, no rebellion, but we do have to be careful and watch out. Yes, let's see if we get the ambush here. I forgot to move our butcher just a little bit. Because we were going to recruit another army up there to maybe go after the Skaven, but... Ooh. Military access with Balthazar Gelt. No. We don't need military access anyway as the ogres. We don't get trespassing penalties, but... Looks like we did not get the ambush with the High Elves. Very interesting. Oh, over here, actually. Oh, okay. Well, our new bounties are to go after Carrick Vrag, so that's against Grimgore. And then a Skaven clan over here wants to go after Akendorf. But I don't know who that belongs to yet, so let's go and see if Scrag is still alive. Yes! Scrag is still alive. Okay, we've made contact now. Let's start trading. I'm not going to send an army over there to confederate him in a traditional battle way for the ogres. So we're just going to try to confederate him naturally. We have the confederation penalty right now on, so that's why we don't have the option available in the diplomacy menu. But we're going to decline this one to go against Grimgore for now. And Akendorf also belongs to someone we like, so we're going to decline that one. But this bruiser's not quite in range to go and see if Goldfag is still alive. But you're going to take the Tower of Gorgeth. Yeah, unfortunately, since that confederation, there's been a little bit of stuttering. That should be fixed next time we do the next episode. This guy's going to head down. We'll march him into the Sentinels in case there's a Skaven army coming that way. And... Rhesus. Oh, I forgot to actually build up stuff with the meat we sent to some of the camps. But Greasus, we did miss the ambush. But we can take the Fire Mountain Pass with the help of Quick Headtaker. But we've gone for a fair amount today, guys, on this episode, so we'll end there, and we'll pick up with episode 14. Thank you, guys. I'm Warhammer. I'll see you guys next time.